So John 17:17 gives us twice 17 is 34. 3 stands for union, approval, approbation, coordination, perfection. You know, we got notions like the Trinity and so on, haven't we? And 4 is creation, refers to the world creation, the earth. So if you're praying that they be kept from the evil, but while they're in the world on mission, that's what you want, isn't it? You want God's approval, coordination and perfection. And in the world, in the creation, the earth itself. Interestingly, a chap called, what's his name? David Wells. He notes that 34 in itself is what he calls the magic constant of a 4x4 magic square. I guess the association of 3 and the Trinity is pretty well taken for granted in a way, but 4, association with the earth, you know, the 4 corners of the earth is a phrase, north, east, south and west, you know, 4 directions, 3 dimensions of space and the 4th of time, of course being measured always by planetary spin and so on. Eastern view of solids, liquids, gases, and fire, flame. Or by gases, more normally air, isn't it? Loosely, the 4 conditions of matter, especially from a modern point of view, that, you know, mass and energy are interrelated as well. Hence, I always thought flame was a bit odd in the mix, but I can see it from a science point of view. Interesting, in New Testament references to 4 especially crop up in terms of the Revelation. There were 4 angels and 4 beasts, holding of the 4 winds of the earth, I notice. The book of Acts of the Apostles has some interesting references too. I'm not particularly holding to the notion that, isn't it astonishing that such miraculous coincidence? I mean, I think the writers of these books were very aware of the significance of numbers and used the numbers accordingly to speak the message that they wish to speak. It's a way of writing in code whilst superficially presenting some account or story, scripture. It is astonishing at times, like Psalm 119, which leaves one bewildered that anyone could be that capable. And not just anciently, I mean, the English language has some key words that, like my friend Tony, I pointed out in another YouTube video I've done with him, key biblical words and names have an astonishing regularity of numbers that they add up to. Even in the English, you know, not just in the Hebrew, say, or Greek. I mean, it's bizarre when you think of the way English spelling has come together over the centuries. Just throwing some stuff together here. This is from the book of Number in Scripture by Bullinger. And just a few things he points out. Some we've already touched on. We mentioned anyway. There's the four seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter. The variations of the lunar phases. Four rivers that are supposed to have come out of Eden, only one of which is it either mentioned or still recognisable. Of course, there's four Gospels and well, so it goes on, but I think it's a byroad, quite honestly. It is fascinating, and a lot can certainly be made of it. But ignorance of such is, well, no part of being godly, so it's not a necessary part of, if you like, salvation. It's not something that you would really be putting your mind to if you're solely purposed on loving God with all your heart, soul, mind and strength. It's a byroad, like studying scripture generally. Doing yoga or meditation or breathing exercises in our career. They all may give you great encouragement along the way, including biblically based numerology. But so does the wonders of science. I mean, when you come to appreciate the extraordinary complexity of the human cell, an incredible creation, or the universe, astronomy, I mean. But they're all byroads in that you can go on and on in such studies, not be touched by the love of God. I mean, you can be. It's a very long way about doing things. So it's not that I think these things are good or evil, but rather present as endless byroads. The Jesus ministry in the story simply came to tell us God is our heavenly Dad. Make of that what you will. And you start from the right foundation, as John's Gospel sees it. What do you think? It's of great importance what you think. Bless you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.